Alrighty guys, it's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. As a lot of you would know, my car has, well, it's seen better days. And while I've been running around in the Peugeot, it's given me time to think about what, you may ask. Well, what am I going to do in the future? Where is this car going to go and where will it take me? Well, if all goes to plan, straight to the podium in first place in multiple rock crawling and winch truck competitions. Provided that I don't go broke, crash it again, get cancelled, get arrested, go homeless, or step on a rock causing my ankle to twist and snap my tibia and or fibula, which wouldn't entirely put me out of the game. It would just be a short 3 to 6 months recovery, depending on how I treat the wound. But if I treat it incorrectly, I could easily die from infection, in which case I won't make it very far at all.
Huh. 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 All right.
Oh, hey! She's alive!
Once the battery was replaced, the car started. After almost not starting for 6 months, I was thoroughly impressed. And it was running pretty good.
It's actually running pretty good.
I still had one issue though, and that was the fact that I couldn't steer the car. In order to try and diagnose the issue, I needed to turn the car around. So I used the limited steering that I had left to do a 14-point turn outside the front of my house.
What a mission.
So we finally got the car turned around, and the steering was a lot worse than I remembered, but that was enough work for one day.
Alrighty guys, so as you can tell, the Luxie is out there on the road. Not looking too good, but we're gonna tear it down and see what the issue is.
I kept stuttering in this video, so I'm gonna do a voiceover. My plan was to take these axle stands that I made in a previous video and jack the front up so that the front wheels were off the ground, steer the car left or right and see if we could see any visible issues with the car's steering and try and deduce what the problem is. I don't know if I used deduce correctly, but first up, gotta take the bull bar off.
Yeah!
No!
Oh no. There we go.
So with the bull bar off, we were able to take a closer look at the damage caused by this incident. Like I said earlier, there's no immediate damage to the steering component, suspension, or chassis. Something is still very much wrong. I decided to take the snorkel and both front quarter panels off because I need to replace them anyway. But removing a long sausage of a snorkel on a broken panel was a lot harder than I thought. But with some twisting and some prying, I managed to get it free.
There it is.
And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, I don't know if I have an uncle named Bob, but I proceeded to cut the zip ties holding on my quarter panels to remove them. And if there's anyone watching this video that works at the Department of Main Roads, no, this wasn't done before. Harry and I continued to work our way stripping down this car, and he got stuck in on the new archaeology update.
Oh, yuck, yuck, yuck.
I then hopped in the driver's seat, and with the front wheels off the ground, I was able to freely turn the wheels side to side. And as you're about to see, I really don't have much steering authority at all. As the steering gets bound up, you can actually see the car shift side to side as I pull on the steering wheel. I'm glad I was able to capture this because it shows me that I really have no idea what is happening.
Hey, it won't hit the jack stands? Nah. A little bit less? Yeah, there we go. I don't know whether that's something that happened on the impact or whether it was just happening in general. I don't know whether that's the issue with why it is actually not steering, because I don't see why that would be. I just imagine that would make this wheel a bit looser, but we're gonna try and get it back up to spec, tighten them down, and see what happens. So here we have one of the knuckle bolts.
Now I'm no mechanic, but that shouldn't be snapped.
Or what's left of it. The other half is still in the car. Don't really know what we're gonna do there. I guess take the whole front assembly apart and see. It's still, something's still mechanically locking the steering. There's literally, that's literally all I feel like it's better. But
I could just take all the bolts off.
so we're just cleaning up, got the bonnet closed, and this tire seems sort of up and down. The road is a little bit leaned a little, but this tire seems like it's on the piss a little bit, seems a bit cockeyed. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if the diff housing's bent. Just freaking damn it! That's right though, because if we can at least diagnose the issue, it'll be an easier fix if we know what the problem is. So, I don't know, that's it for today. We're not going to do too much more. But yeah, stay tuned guys, and I'll see you guys next time whenever I pick up the camera, so sweet.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Wow, I've got a website now. If you're a gracious human being and want to support the channel, the best way to do that is to take a look at sostv.shop. There's a few limited designs, some stickers, and some other things. Everything you see on this store is made in the same room that I'm recording this video right now. And every single dollar made from this merch goes directly back into the channel to help support the dumb decisions that I make. And hey, I mean, some of these designs are pretty cool. Ooh, look at it, stuck outside on the sleeve. Ah, the broken CV shirt. I've been in that boat a few times, let me tell you. So stay tuned for the future when all of these designs will eventually be available, just once I actually have made them.